Hello. So in this video, we're going to cover your big why. Now, firstly, what is your big why? So that is a question that only you can answer, but your main big why or multiple big whys are the absolute main reasons for doing this. So saying something like losing weight and toning up isn't really enough. It's not going to be enough to get you through when you're lacking motivation, when you feel like you're just having an off day, when you're tired, when you're sore. It's not enough of a reason to get you out of bed in the morning, say when it's absolutely freezing and when it's raining outside. It doesn't hold much value to what you're trying to do. So why do we uncover the big why? It will give you crystal clear purpose and aim, meaning that you are absolutely laser focused towards what you're trying to achieve, so that you've essentially got a pair of blinkers on and you will not see anything other than your goals straight in front of you because you have got to the absolute main reasons and whittled it down and whittled it down and whittled it down and actually probably uncovered feelings or emotions that you didn't know that you actually felt until you started asking yourself why. Also, it's going to motivate you to keep you pushing on when you get demotivated or when you're having off days. And it's so easy to fall out of good habits. So, having that main reason or reasons to keep you motivated means that you will not only stay motivated, which will then in turn increase your adherence to the plan, but it means that the likelihood of you falling out of those good habits are much lower. Also, it resonates on a much deeper, stronger level. So, like I said before about losing weight and toning up, it's not enough of a reason. It wouldn't be a strong enough reason to get you out of your bed in the morning or when you're sore or tired, etc., etc. So having something like um, I want to lose weight because I feel really self-conscious in social situations. I feel very embarrassed in front of my pals. Like I feel like I'm the odd one out. That's getting there. So we're going down and down. Maybe it's I don't feel attractive in front of my partner. I'm very embarrassed. I'm very shy to actually be intimate with them. That again, that's getting there because that's getting an emotional response. So once you find the thing that's actually holding you back in life, you're going to have a much bigger buy-in and a much bigger and stronger reason to keep pushing on and keep trying to achieve those goals. Also, it's going to give you a brilliant visual aid to look at every single day. So every single morning of life, I get myself up. So my partner, she is normally in bed when I get up for work. So I get up at 5 in the morning and I generally start at 6, which means that I come through to the spare room and I get ready in the spare room. Now, in the spare room, if I'm looking to my left, I'm looking at my whiteboard. So my whiteboard's always got next day's daily tasks on it on one side, and then the other side is stuff that I've written on it that's going to keep me motivated. So that is my big whys. I look at that whiteboard. So I come into the spare room every single morning to get changed and get ready for work. So I see it when I first come in, then I go for a shower, then I come back in and get changed, and I see it again. And then when I come home from work, I see it again. So I'm seeing it 4, 5, 6, 7 times when I get home, and that keeps me motivated. Now, not only does it um, like seeing it first thing in the morning motivate me, but it then puts me in the right frame of mind to go to my work as well because I now know exactly why I'm going and doing the things that I'm doing. Then also puts me in the right frame of mind to be then telling clients as well and talking to clients about their goals, and then they leave the gym or we have calls or whatever, and they feel much more motivated because they're always being reminded of their goals and why they're doing it. And lastly, it uncovers reasons you may have never actually thought about previously. So as I said earlier, you might not actually realize how much something is holding you back until you actually ask yourself, why is this bothering me? Why am I affected so much? Why do I feel the odd one out in that social situation? Like what is it about? Why can I not just sit and talk to my pals and be comfortable in my own skin? So once you start asking yourself why and why and why and why, and you whittle it down and whittle it down, and you just have that light bulb moment and go, oh God, like that's what's holding me back. Once you get to that reason, and that's you're gone and you will be motivated to achieve your goals in a much more timely manner because you want to get rid of that feeling, you want to get rid of whatever is holding you back. So you keep asking yourself why. So continuing to ask why will allow you to get to the root answer of why you want to achieve your goals. It will also increase your motivation to achieve them and increase adherence to the plan as they now have an increased emotional attachment. So, as I've said, that feeling of, oh, I really don't like being, and I know I'm using this example a lot, but I don't like being in a social situation where I'm with my pals and I feel uncomfortable and whatever. That means that you are getting to that point where you go, I don't like this. I want to change this. I don't want to feel this feeling again. So once you get to that point, you will just hit the ground running because you know exactly what you want to change in your life and you have crystal clarity of what you are actually trying to achieve. Now, the big why, if you keep it a big why, now it might be daunting to you, it might be um, too big for you to try and break down. So, what we are going to do is we're going to break them down into achievable goals that will accumulate to achieving your main goals. So, for example, say your big why, and again, this is too vague. I wouldn't use this as an example, but just for this example, it's lose 3 stone. So what you would do is break it down into bite-sized, achievable chunks of weight loss. So month 1, month 2, month 3, however you want to play it, you are ticking the boxes, ticking the boxes, ticking the boxes, ticking the boxes, and then again, you can see it's going to not only motivate you because it's smaller bite-sized chunks, but it's also going to make sure that you are holding yourself accountable. And if you look back and go, oh, I didn't hit my target for this month, then you go, right, okay, I need to add a wee bit more effort and discipline into my day-to-day life. It's a much easier way because you've got lots of different wee safety nets of falling back on. Because I'll use the uni mentality, so I always use this with my clients. Um, if you're talking to somebody that has been to uni or is at uni currently, and they go, "Oh no, I've got an essay due in 6 weeks, but it's fine. I've got ages." And then they leave it a week, and then they leave it another week, and they go, no, it's fine. I've still got 4 weeks. I've still got 4 weeks. And then they leave it another week, and then another week, so they've got 2 weeks left, and now they're starting to panic. Now it's panic stations. They're trying to do things as quickly as possible. They're now rushing it. It's now overwhelming them. It's stressing them. So if you don't break it down into bite-sized chunks, it will become overwhelming. You will then feel like it's too big, and also you won't really be that motivated because it's too far away. So you'll just keep putting it off and putting it off, and there's no sense of urgency. So if we break down those goals and say, right, we want to get you to achieve this by then, this by then, this by then you go away and you go, right, okay, I'm mega motivated to go and do that. So having the smaller bite-sized chunks definitely will increase your motivation, and it'll also keep you focused and driven to move on to the next goal as well. So if I say, right, once we've achieved this, we can go on to this, and it gives you an extra level of incentive because you go, yes, right, okay, I can't wait to go and achieve that, and straight on to the next. And again, it just accelerates progress on. Also, it never seems too big or too far away if you break it down, because again, we're not focusing on this big, massive goal. We're breaking it down to make it really, really nice and easy. And then, as I said just a couple of minutes ago, you can tick them off as you achieve them. And then that way, you can actually physically see what you've done and how many wee milestones that you've got. And again, that will just increase your motivation and get you to just keep driving on and driving on and driving on. So the common ways to use the big why or big whys multiple. So as I said, I've got my whiteboard. You can write them down. You can stick them on your fridge, your wardrobe door, your phone background, wherever you feel like, or whatever, in fact, not feel like, wherever you are going to see that multiple times a day. Now, it absolutely has to be minimum 3 times per day. So I come into the spare room in the morning, I see them. I go for my shower, I come back in, I see them again. I come in from work, I see them potting about in the house, do whatever. I see them, I see them, I see them. So I am constantly seeing my goals, my tasks, what I need to do for that day, and it is constantly keeping me in the right frame of mind because how easy is it to fall out of whatever you're doing because it goes to the back of your mind. So that is us covered your big why. As I said earlier, get them written down on the document provided and we will get going from there. So I will see you in the next video.